Long ago in ancient India, there was a beautiful forest called the Whispering Woods. Tall trees touched the sky, soft sunlight slipped through the leaves, and the air smelled of fresh earth and jasmine flowers. It should have been a happy place, but it was not. The animals were scared. The reason was Magnus the lion. Magnus was enormous. His mane shone like gold. His paws were as big as plates. And when he roared, the ground shook. Everyone knew he was strong. But Magnus had a problem. He was lazy. He did not like hunting. Why should I run? He thought. When I'm the king? So Magnus made a cruel rule. Every day at high noon, one animal had to come to his den near the sunstone and offer itself as his meal. The animals had no choice. Each day the forest moaned, birds sang softly, everyone lived in fear. One Tuesday it was Rabbit's turn. A sad lottery was held, and the name chosen was Pip. Pip was small and plain. His fur was brownish gray, like dry leaves. He was not the fastest rabbit or the strongest. One of his ears dropped when he thought deeply. But Pip had something special. He noticed things. He noticed which rocks were weak, how the wind moved before storms, and how proud Magnus was. When Pip's name was called, his family cried. His mother hugged him and whispered, "Be brave, my little Pip." Pip was scared. His heart beat fast. But as he looked at his frightened family, Pip made a choice. If I must go, he thought, I will go thinking, not shaking. So Pip began walking towards the sunstone slowly, very slowly. Animals watched him pass, hiding behind trees. Pip walked slowly on purpose. He needed time to think, and a plan was forming. When Pip finally reached the clearing, Magnus was furious. He paced back and forth, rolling and scratching the ground. When he saw Pip, he roared, "You are late! How dare you keep your king waiting?" Pip stood still. He did not cry. He did not run. "Oh, mighty Magnus," Pip said quickly, "eat me if you wish, but I was late because I was trying to save your forest." Magnus stopped. "Save my forest?" he growled. "From what?" Pip took a deep breath. "There is another lion," Pip said. "Bigger than you, stronger than you." Magnus said, "Impossible." "This lion," Pip continued, "is near the great river. He is pushing a huge rock that could collapse and flood the forest. He says he will destroy everything unless everyone bows to him, even you." Magnus roared in anger. "No one threatens my forest," he shouted. "Take me to him at once." Pip led Magnus to the great overhang, a giant rock balanced on a thin stone pillar. It looked very dangerous. There was no other lion. Magnus looked around. "Where is he?" Pip pointed at the pillar. "Look, the rock is cracked. He weakened it. It could fall any moment." Magnus looked up. The huge rock loomed over him. Pip cried, "Only you are strong enough to hold it, great king. Hold it while I run to get help." Magnus felt proud. "Yes," he said, "only I can do this." He stood under the rock, pushed against the pillar, and held it with all his strength. "Go!" Magnus groaned. "Hurry!" Pip ran away. But Pip did not bring help. Instead, he told the other animals what he had done. Magnus stayed there for hours. He grew tired, hungry, and weak, but he was too scared to move. At last, an old owl flew down. Magnus, said the owl gently, why are you holding the balancing rock? It has stood here for 1,000 years. Magnus slowly stepped back. The rock did not move. That was when he understood. He had been tricked by a rabbit. Shame filled his heart. That night, Magnus quietly left the Whispering Woods and never returned. The forest was free again, and little Pip, with his droopy ear, taught everyone an important lesson. True power is not in strength alone. Thinking wisely can defeat